Look, you really need to have a clear vision of what constitutes project management. You don't want to waste time managing a relatively modest activity as though it were a project, when such are better off handled as regular operations. Also, you don't want to assume something is operational and pass it on to an individual when in reality it is a complex time-based initiative that is often better managed as project. Yep, you really need to know what project is and what project is not. According to the Project Management Institutes, PMI, project management can be defined as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service. Now, from that definition, you may ask yourself, what is temporary and how temporary is temporary? Well, yeah, that is a good question, especially since things like making highways, things like making railways, okay? Or even things, most of those government projects, those things don't take like 2 months, okay? They take relatively long time. Temporary means that every project has a definite beginning and a definite end. The end is reached when the project objectives have been achieved or when it becomes clear that the objectives will not and cannot be met and the project is terminated. Basically, temporary doesn't mean that the project is going to be short, because some projects last for years. The point is, projects don't last forever, okay? They are not ongoing efforts. And so with that, let's talk about some major characteristics of projects. Number one, projects are unique. See, the thing about projects is that they're going to be constrained by time, they're going to be constrained by the scope, the objectives you tend to achieve, and then there is the prevailing environment and things like resources. So every project, even if you do two similar projects, time, people involved, the scope, there's going to be some variable that is going to make it different. So each project is unique in its own way. Number two, they have a start and they have a stop time. Number three, they are planned, executed, and controlled. Number four, they are mostly undertaken in coordination with others, basically teamwork. And number five, they always aim at achieving something. So that is why you end up having specifications, okay? Every project must have specification. That is what you intend to achieve. So if I want you to do what project? Some social media project campaign. Then I have to give you the specification. What results am I looking for? Who am I targeting? All that stuff. So in the spirit of learning by doing is what I want you to do. Decide whether the following initiatives and schemes should or should not be undertaken as a formal project. Number one, a head office relocation for insurance group involving new office facilities for all 250 staff. Number two, the launch of a new online or mail order service for a bed manufacturing company. Number three, a specialist boat building company in South Africa makes luxury motor yachts for a small market, building about one per month. A new order is received from a client in the Middle East. And number four, running a political campaign. And finally, a nationwide immunization program which will put in place procedures to immunize every child in the country as they reach the age of 3. Go ahead, try and answer that one. Those 5 things. Which one is a project? Which one is just a routine activity? Okay, which one is not a project? You can leave that in the comment section, or you can email me, or you can inbox me. And if you have a problem, if you're really struggling with any of those, again, we can chat. See, that's a good reason for us to talk. So I'll see you in the next video.